Hi, I'm Dave, and you might remember me from the olden days when I used to write role-playing games. It's getting near August. Well, I know, not quite just yet, but you know, it's only a matter of weeks away. And August is an important month for me because it's RPG-A-Day time. RPG-A-Day was something that I created back in 2014. It was a great coping method and distraction for me to get on with my normal life, and also I wanted to try and do something for the role-playing community. I wanted to try and spread a positive vibe, because there's so much negativity about people trying to discriminate and alienate, and I wanted to get people talking in a positive way about role-playing games and the impact that they've had on their lives, about how they've brought groups of friends together, how they've improved their social skills thanks to it, because hey, they're not just staring at a phone, which is always a good point, and to basically just share the good experiences that they've had, their favourite characters, their favourite adventures, the excitement they've felt of during a game, and all the nice things about RPGing without all of the crap. And hopefully, if we can spread a positive vibe, maybe the crap will disappear. That'll be good. Anyway, that was back in 2014. It did okay. It went worldwide, which was nice. People started talking all over the world, from Australia to Brazil to the UK to America. It was great. People all used the hashtag RPGaday and spread the word about their gaming experiences. That was 2014. It's been running every August since, which is great. This will be its 5th year. This year we don't have the RPG Brigade to help us out. Anthony Boyd, who did a fantastic job over the last 2 years of spreading the word, is still on board, and he'll still be helping, which is great. And fingers crossed, Will Brooks, who does the awesome graphic design for us, said that he's quite happy to do the infographic again this year. But it would be good if we can spread this even further, get more people involved, more people talking about RPGs. And this is where this is going to be a twofold request. First of all, if you're a game designer, an illustrator for RPGs, a Twitch streamer, anybody has any sort of internet clout when it comes to RPGs, a publisher, a writer, a designer, a layout artist, anybody, if you've got some sort of a following on when it comes to RPGs and you can make a difference, you can spread the word, please do. That would be great. Spread this video far and wide. If you want to get involved, even more so, you can find me on Twitter at Autocratic, whoop, like that. Send me a direct message. That would be awesome. The other element is going to be the actual questions themselves. See, this is the 5th year. 31 questions per year. That's a lot of questions. Coming up with them is always the tricky bit, because not everybody's happy with the questions, but coming up with new questions every year, that's really tricky. So the idea for this year is that we do RPG-A-Day remixed. Basically what I'm thinking of doing is I'm taking the questions from the previous 4 years, picking one and rewording it so it's slightly different. Now I can't do this alone, so again, if you're in the industry in any way, whether it's Twitch streaming to writing the games or illustrating them, and you want to be involved, get in contact with me via Twitter or email me, dave@autocratic.com. The crazy idea that I had was that for remixing the questions, if every day a question is remixed, if you pardon the expression, by a person in the industry, tweaked it slightly, so it's not all down to me and Anthony working out what the new questions are going to be. And then on the day of that person's question, we'll run something online about them. You know, say for example, you're a role-playing writer and you've been around for a few years, or whether you're just getting into the industry or something like that, and you want to get involved. So you contact me, you pick one of the questions from the previous 4 years, maybe a couple just in case there's a bit of an overlap, just in case by miracle of miracles I get inundated with people all wanting to do the same question. Then you pick that question, you reword it to become a new question. Say for example, you have what was the first RPG you purchased? You could change it to what was the first RPG that somebody bought for you as a present. That's an idea. It's just a thought anyway. So you come back to me with the remixed question, and on that day we'll run it as normal. So that'll be the question for the day. But on my blog or another website or something like that, we'll run a short interview with you, just sort of asking who you are, what you do, and what your influences are, that sort of thing. Just a bit of publicity for you. People get to know you a bit better, and you answer your own question. That's going to be the tricky bit as well. So if you want to get involved, drop me a message. All the details will be in the text under the video, or in the posts that will accompany this video, like on my blog or on the Facebook page and stuff like that. If nobody responds, if it's just me and Anthony sitting out in the void of the internet, him on the other side of the planet to me, we'll just sort of, you know, come up with the questions ourselves, and hopefully in the week before RPGaDAY actually launches, sort of towards the end of July, we'll produce the new graphic, thanks to Will. Thank you, Will, you're awesome. And we'll spread the new remixed questions around, so that if you're not somebody who's been in contact with me and suggested a new question, then if you're a gamer and you want to get involved just like the previous years, the questions are all going to be there for you. Remember, keep it all positive. We don't want any negativity here. There's no discrimination, there's no exclusion, there's no harassment, nothing like that. Anybody who does anything like that, I'm going to personally come around and kick your ass. Everybody's welcome. So that's the basics. Stage 1, if you want to get involved and you're in the industry, contact me. Stage 2, we're going to remix the questions from the past 4 years and change them up so there are different questions but with slightly same themes. Stage 3, we put the questions up towards the end of July, and stage 4, we run RPGaDAY just as normal, except there may be some celebrity involvement. This was going to be a really short video and I've waffled on for far too long, so I'm going to cut it off here. If you want to get involved, details are on the screen and in the text. Otherwise, new video, new infographic, new questions, all coming in a few weeks. Thank you everybody. Stay multi-classy.